Welcome to Study Session 2. Parts of Information Carriers Consulted in Cataloging. Introduction. It is a stated fact that library users want as much as possible relevant information, no matter the format in which the information appears. As information does not exist in just one format, this, however, makes libraries to acquire, preserve and disseminate a variety of information. According to Edoka, with the invention of printing, a wide range of materials progressively ensured. Learning outcomes. Explain the various parts of information carriers in our libraries. Describe the usefulness of the various parts. Books. One of the major parts of information carriers in the library is books. You have different types of information carriers in the library, but I would like to list and describe parts of book. The book has both physical as well as the intellectual component. In 1964, UNESCO described a book as non-periodical printed publication of at least 49 pages, while pamphlet is defined as a non-periodical publication of at least 5 but not more than 48 pages, exclusive of the cover pages, and INO 2004 described a book as any document that has a collection of 49 pages or more that are bound together with a distinctive title. The usefulness of the various parts. Parts of a book. Books are already observed have physical as well as intellectual components. These two aspects are important to librarians and sometimes to readers as well, in particular in processing and cataloging a book. Dust jacket. This is also known as book jacket, dust over or dust wrapper. It is paper wrapping covering a book. Parts of a book. Cover title. The cover title is printed on the original over cover of a book or lettered on the publisher's binding. This should be distinguished from the binder's title or spine title, lettered by the binder on the spine of the book. The cover or binding of a book can be hardcover or paperback. Fly leaf or free end paper. This is a blank leaf next to end papers at the beginning or end of a book. They are the first and last leaves of a book. Half title, bastard title or fore title. This is a brief title without author's name or imprint, printed on a leaf preceding the main title page, and helps the printer to identify the book to which the first sheet belongs. Series title. This is included in the work belongs to a series. A series is a number of books issued successively and related to each other in subject, authorship or publication. For example, African Writers Series. A series is usually a publisher's device for selling books. Some readers may want to buy all the books in a series. Frontispiece. This is a pictorial representation or illustration relating to the subject matter of the book. It usually faces the title page and as a rule unnumbered and unpaged. Title page. Usually, this is the recto of the second leaf, which contains the following details. 1. The title, the name by which the work is designed. For example, Things Fall Apart. The subtitle, an explanatory phrase which clarifies the main title. For example, The Business Information Maze, an essential guide. 3. Alternative title. This form of title was widely used before the 20th century, but no longer commonly supplied. When given, it is separated from the title on the title page by the word or. 4. Parallel title. This is the title of the book written in another language or another script. For instance, bilingual books, for example, English and German. The author's names. Usually the author's name is given in full together with academic degrees and official position. The name of the editor, if any. The editor is the person who prepares for publication of the work of one another or several authors. The name of the illustrator or translator, if any. The name of the person who wrote the introduction, if other than the author. The edition. if other than the first. An edition is a total number of copies of a book, another publication printed from the same types or plates and issued at one time or at intervals. The imprint, the publisher's name, place and date of publication usually printed at the foot of the title page constitutes the imprint. Copyright, this is the exclusive right to publish, reproduce and sell a documentary property, book, article, musical record, artistic work, and so on, usually for a period of time. Dedication, this is the author's expression of gratitude or respect to another person or persons. It is normally brief and is placed at the recto of the leaf following the title page. The dedication may reveal biographical information about the link of an author with another person or persons. Collation, this is a technical term used to denote the part of a description of a book as a physical or material entity by specifying the number of volumes, pages, columns, leaves, illustrations, photographs, plates, maps, format, and size, and so on. ISBN, International Standard Serial Number. This is usually given at the verso of the title page. ISBN is a unique number assigned by authorized national agencies to every book before publication to identify the publisher, title, the edition and volume number. Preface. This contains the author's reason for writing the book, indicates those for whom the book is intended, acknowledges indebtedness for services and assistance, and explains any special features of the book. It is usually written by the author, follows the dedication and precedes the introduction. Table of contents. This is a list of the preliminaries and chapter headings of the book in their correct order, or of articles in a periodical with the number of the pages on which they begin. The table of contents can be sufficiently detailed to serve as an outline of the book. Introduction. This is a general survey or statement written by the author and other authority in the discipline covered by the book, and it usually follows the table of contents. It contains a more elaborate development of the author's subject than the preface does, giving some historical, professional, or other expert treatment designed to facilitate comprehension of the whole book. Summary for study session 2. 1. The book has both physical as well as the intellectual components. 2. In 1964, UNESCO described the book as non-periodical, printed publications of at least 49 pages, while pamphlet is defined as a non-periodical publication of at least 5 but no more than 48 pages, exclusive of the cover pages. Due to the fact that books have physical as well as intellectual components, these components must be matched out very well by a cataloger and classifier. It is important to the librarian when processing and cataloging books for the 4. Books are already observed have physical as well as intellectual components. These two aspects are important to librarians and sometimes to readers as well. 5. The librarian must describe the work in such a way that a reader can easily visualize the volume, its size, and date of publication, and the publisher and its subject matter. 6. UNESCO in the same 1964 defined a pamphlet as a non-periodical publication of at least 5 but not more than 48 pages, exclusive of the cover pages. End of study session 2. Thanks for listening.